I'm Rachel Piper. Welcome to my channel, Size Diverse Pilates, where I'm trying to make Pilates more accessible to the larger population. And today is my birthday. So we are going to do some of Rachel's favorite things. All right, let's go. I have a knee pad here. We're gonna start in one of my favorite ways to warm up, which is a version of a kneeling front split. Come onto the carriage and line yourself up like you would do knee stretches. That way you can figure out where you need to put your pad underneath your knee if you need it. One spring or two springs, it depends on if you want a little more stretch or a little more strength. Reach one heel back, walk one foot up to the front of your carriage, square the hips, look forward, and you're always pressing away on that bar. Then equally with both legs, you press out, and then you pull yourself back in up with your center. We'll do 5 here. It's nice and easy. You don't have to go very far. I know I'm going pretty far here, but you just do whatever feels comfortable. We don't want to overstretch the muscles as we start. 2 more. Nice big inhale to go out. Exhale to come in and pull it up through your center. All the way through the midline. Then as we come in on this next one, we'll pull the carriage all the way in. We'll put our other foot back by that shoulder block. Place the knee pad there if you need it. Reaching the heel back as much as you can. Walk your foot up, and again, we're pushing away on that foot bar so it doesn't come up. Bring your foot in the middle of your foot bar, square the hips. Then you can reach back with both legs. One side might be tighter than the other, and that's okay. Hips and shoulders squared, reaching that power up through the midline to come back in. So nice and gentle here. 5 on each side, so 2 more here. And sometimes this tells us what we need to do later on. Go ahead, bring that in. You can get rid of your knee pad. Just pop it down on the ground. Then come down, you're still on one light spring. We'll do 1 spring footwork. So this is one of my favorite things too. Get yourself nice and comfortable, arms on the carriage, or if this is uncomfortable, you can always hold a pull right here to allow widening of the arms. Heels together, toes apart, reach yourself out and pull yourself back in. And you have to pull yourself in from your center. We're not grabbing with the toes here. Reach it all the way out and back in. We're just gonna do a set of 5. We're getting some short minutes in here. This is sort of my go-to feel-good workout because, again, it's my birthday today. And bring it in and see if you can lift the feet, place the arches on, press out, and then you have to pull yourself in with your center. 5 here as well, so I have 3 more. 2 more. My springs are being very chattery today. We'll see if we can hear that on the playback. Last one. Bring it in, and then take the heels up. This is the time that you get to connect to your carriage. So nice straight foot. As you press out, allow the ankle space to open up. And as you come in, allow it to close. 5 here. 2 more. This one is usually the toughest one for people to be able to bring themselves back in. So to reach the ribs down and reach the tailbone down to come on in. Now we'll come to the balls of the feet in parallel today. Reach the heels under and lift up. It's very gentle. You're going to equal how far you go down with how far you go up. A lot of times we really like to let ourselves hang at the bottom, but then we don't help ourselves lift up. So that's what we're going to do today. 1 more. And then you'll bring it back in, only so we can come back into that heels together, toes apart. And then we'll press ourselves out and reach the arms up for our 100 in this position. We'll do a half 100 today. I know I said some of my favorite things. We gotta do the 100 though. Nice big inhale. On your exhale, curl up, press through the balls of the feet so that you can do your pumps, inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 5. We have 4 more breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. 3 more. Last one. And lift the arms up to come in. Come up and add a spring and drop your foot bar down so we can do our coordination. I know, I love coordination, so we're adding that one in today too. Headrest can stay up. Bring the handles up, pull the arms down. Now the key here to our coordination is you're either up in your upright curl the whole time or you lay your head back and stay down, okay? So you can pick whatever you want to. Inhale to press the arms and legs out, open the legs, close the legs, pull the legs in, then bring the arms in. 4 more like that. Arms and legs go out together, you hold it, open the legs, close the legs, pull those legs in, then the arms. You're curling a little bit more each time you do this one. Last one. Then take the head down for rest and hang the handles up. Come on up. We'll do a variation of our swan. So let's do one lighter spring and bring the box on, and you'll need a pad. Headrest will come down. Take the pad and place it here. This is mostly so you don't slip back for this one. And then you'll get onto your box, being very careful of your head because your foot bar is up. So come on. And then maybe reach the legs up to really get a nice stretch in the front of the hips. A little bit of the leg lift as you tuck your pelvis. Reach the arms out. Here we go. You're going to lift into extension. Now, this is why you need the pad. And then press yourself back with your center, then bend the arms in. Do 4 more like that. And press it out. Arms stay straight to come up into that extension. Then press back and bend to come in. So you have this plank-like position, then you come into your extension, then you come back to plank-like position, then you bend the arms in. Last one here. I love this variation, especially early in the morning. A lot of one spring work we're doing here. Yeah, did you get that a little bit? Then you get to come up nice and easy and take the pad off. Bring the foot bar down, lie the other way. We're gonna do another variation. Instead of pull straps, we're actually going to use the carriage. So you'll come into your pull straps position, you'll lay on top of the box. Shoulders over your shoulder blocks, otherwise maybe your chest, depending on how your body is. We're in that plank-like position, reach the legs back, same thing. Pull into the arms. Once you feel that strength in between your shoulder blades, then you can come up into a little bit of extension, and then you put yourself back down, trying to keep that connection. Press the hands into the side of the carriage, then start pulling your body up, and then take it down. 3 more like that. Nice gentle extension, but it's a lot of really good back work. And 1 more. Same thing here. We're in a plank. Then we come into our extension, reaching our heart forward. Then we put the body down into that plank-like position, and we come off nice and easy. Turn the box sideways. It's going to be in front of your shoulder blocks. Then we bring the bar up and we add a spring here. Take your pad and put it at the end. I know this looks like tendon stretch, and it is. It's a prep, but we're not doing actual tendon stretch unless you really, really want to. It is pretty early, but you'll come on and you'll come up and go ahead and really push your Hands down into your bucks, get your arches over here. And then because it's early, and I know I am not stretched enough here, we have our arches, we dip the heels back and we bend the arms and then we straighten the arms, okay? We're just bending into that position and then straightening the arms. This is a nice back body stretch. You can absolutely do this one on the floor. You do not have to have your heels dropped here. And lift up. 2 more. Straighten the arms and then bending the arms. Now, if you wanted to try and touch back and touch back, touch back and touch back, you can. And then we bend the knees and we come off to this side. We'll take the box back because I do love short box. I think everyone knows that here. Take my pad out and I'm gonna move myself back for this one. I have moved this back and I'm gonna pick up a resistance band. Doesn't matter which resistance band you use. Go ahead and put the foot bar down. But for me, I like a fabric one, and this is from 2 Bands. I'm not affiliated with them, but I do like it better than the latex bands. So as you can see, a tip to getting on here is that I put the resistance band around the strap. Now I'll put my feet underneath and I'll drop one end, and then I have my strap and I have my feet underneath without any strain. Hold that resistance band out in front of you and pull it nice and tight. In some cases, if it doesn't seem tight enough, you may need to double up that band to press. Flex the feet and turn on your butt muscles, really, your butt muscles. Then tuck your tailbone and reach your sacrum back just for 3 here. And come up, pull the legs apart and pull yourself in. This is our round back variation. And 1 more. We come up, we reach the arms up. You can also do this with your pole. Still, turn on the glutes and round your back. We're doing this nice and slow. The key to this one is to allow your lumbar spine right here to round a little bit. So we have 3 here. Pull it up. Use those glutes. Flex those feet. And come up. Now, you know I love little side bending and twists, so we'll do that as well. Reach yourself up, so turn on those glutes. Reach over the side and up. Over the side and up. 1 more each side. Getting a little movement throughout the body. Then we do a little twist and center. Twist and center. 1 more each side. Twist and center. Twist and center. All right, go ahead and come off your box and put it away. I'm gonna bring my carriage back in. You'll need either your long straps or your short straps. We're gonna do a little bit of some frogs and circles. So your 2 favorite springs here. Your box comes off to the side. Keep the foot bar down. We will not be reaching up overhead, and because of that, you can have your head rest up. I'm going to use my short straps, and I have 2 springs here. So since I'm using my short straps, I need to thread them through my handles, but if you have your dual straps, you can pick either long or short straps. Heels together here, and then I'm going to pull on this and pull my feet into my straps. Now get situated a little bit. Tailbone is down for that frog position. And we'll do 5 frogs, just out and in. Getting a whole body workout here in a very short amount of time. Last one, come in. Then come into more of a parallel. Open the legs, little circles. We're doing it in parallel today, but don't worry, we'll also do it in that turnout position. So I'm aiming for 10 here, and then we'll switch and go the other way. Nice open shoulders. Bring the heels together and come in, then go back out. So you're in this position here. Take the legs out and repeat those same circles. See how that changes in your body. To be in parallel for one set, and then an external rotation for the next set. One more here, and then reverse it, and we have 10. Then bring the heels together and come back in. 5 more frogs. Just rinsing it out. Nice and easy. Reach the ribs back, reach the tailbone down. Nice wide shoulders. Last one. Pull it in, and you can take those straps off. Bring yourself in. Pop yourself up. We'll do some running and bottom lifts, and then we'll go back to that very first stretch that we had. Whatever your footwork springs typically are, that's what you're gonna want for this. So 3 to 4 heavy springs, or whatever it is that you use. In parallel, you're on the balls of your feet. Let's work on reaching that tailbone down as we're here and the ribs down. So take that pull and put it underneath the tailbone here. Then that gives you a little bit more space, reaching the knuckles away from you. You'll press out and hold, and then you'll do a little running here. Headrest is up. You can kind of press this bar down if you have it. I like this option because it opens the shoulders and allows you to bring the ribs down and the heart up. And you can always do this one with your headrest down as well. Got a little jingle bells going here behind me with my straps. Okay, that feels good to me. Let's lift both up and bring it in. For safety, for some, go ahead and take that headrest down. Reach those arches in a turnout position on the corners of your foot bar. Lift the hips up, press out, and come back in for our pelvic lift. Reach it out, hold, come back in. So we're not cheating here. That's me cheating. Come back in, reach it out. See if you can pull that in. That's where we really get that inner thigh work. Oh, last one, in, then melt the spine down. All right, come up one last time. I'm gonna put my pole over here. As you can see, I'm still in my living room with a bunch of stuff around, so it's a little different. I'm gonna need the knee pad again. We're going back to that very first split to end. So take all of your springs off. This is going to give you a chance to evaluate how this very quick workout can potentially warm you up enough and get you a little more flexible, even maybe down to the feet. So come into that like knee stretches position and reach the heels back. Then place your knee pad underneath one knee. Take the opposite foot up to the front of the carriage, middle of the carriage. Square hips and shoulders. Press out with both legs. See the difference from the beginning of the workout? Still pulling all the way up, right? We're warm now, so we might be able to go a little bit farther, and we might be able to pull ourselves up a little bit easier. We have 5 on this side, so 2 more. Press back with both legs. Pull yourself up. Last one. And back in, pull the carriage in. Put your foot down against that opposite shoulder block. Move your pad over. You can also do Eve's lunge if you know it, so that would be 1 foot on the floor and 1 foot on, if that is there for you instead of this one. So bring the foot front and to the center, squaring up, reaching the heel back. Press into both legs equally. We have 5 on this side. Lift up. So it's not just stretchy, it's also straight, because we have to find that core strength to pull the carriage back in. 2 more. And that's it. Pull the carriage in, very carefully remove the foot and come to the side. Okay, and that is my short birthday workout. Now you probably wonder, like, she said these were a few of her favorite things. These were kind of odd ones to pick. I am kind of an odd duck, and that's fine, but really I like to hit all of the body shapes. I like to make sure that I do flexion, extension, side bending, and rotation, and we had some of that tall spine as well in there. So that's why I picked what I did, plus this was based on what I needed in my body, and I wanted to make sure that I could find some strength, find some balance, and find some flexibility throughout. So that's why we started with the split and we ended with the split to kind of see where we were after we did the exercises that we did. And I really did need to stretch my back body, which is why I threw in that tendon stretch prep. If you like this workout, please like it, share it, save it, do all of the things, tell your friends, because the more I get that information and that feedback and the more followers I get, the more I can put out there for everyone. So I hope you look forward to some of these shorter sets, and I hope that you liked my favorite things birthday workout today. Thanks for stopping by.